And now I need to get through Garganru and get ready for the next fight, which is Relvu Rava. It's a pretty simple matter to just run through here, collect these treasures, and activate all the things necessary to call the Gargan. Now I set my characters up here to maximize their defensive ability so that they can survive, and also maximize their attack power. I gave Steiner the silver gloves instead of the mithril gloves so he can survive Blizzara. This means he won't be able to hit a critical, but he can now counterattack if he gets attacked. And Marcus can now survive just about anything. Except he can still die from poison damage if he gets poisoned. Now the strategy for Relvu Rava is identical to the strategy for Black Bolts 3. Just attack with everyone and use the E2PG weight trick with Dagger. If everything goes perfectly, you can get through this fight with Relvu Rava only getting one attack. Thanks to the Robe of Lords, the Devil's Kiss only does single-digit damage to Dagger. Relvu Rava is slightly faster than Black Bolts 3 was, so Dagger needs the Robe of Lords here to be able to use the E2PG weight trick. Am I the only one who thinks those gate things that came up look like you should easily be able to climb over them? I don't see anything stopping them from doing that. Anyway, now we switch back to Zidon's group. And we head towards Clara. we've got an FMV to skip. Now we need to make sure we collect all the treasure here, because this place isn't going to exist in Disc 4. Oops, spoiler. Now I'm doing things a bit differently here than I did last time. Before I skipped this save, but instead now I'm going to save here and then skip the next save. My main reason for doing this is because without the Magician Robe, I'm going to need Vivi to equip a Mithril Vest so he can learn Auto Potion. And the only way for me to do that is to pick up the Mithril Vest that comes later in here. And Vivi has to be equipped for the next fight before I reach the Clara settlement, because then he's going to be out of my party until the fight. And the rest of the treasure in the trunk area will be more convenient to pick up later. I managed to get through this screen perfectly on my first try, so that was great. And now I equip Vivi and Freya, making sure to give Freya ability up. That's what I got the Katyusha for after all. Make sure you say no to the offer for the tour here, or else you'll waste a couple minutes touring Clara. Now we have more treasure to pick up, and there are 2 ATEs that we need to watch here in Clara in order to be able to pick up a couple treasures in a little bit. I'm going to do a bit of shopping to buy a Partisan, 2 Mages hats, and 2 Mithril helms. And here's the second ATE. Now up at the cathedral, Freya tells us we need to wait for her at the inn. So now we head back down, still collecting more treasure, and I have some difficulty with movement here and in the next screen. There's one more treasure right there, but it'll be more convenient to pick up later. Watching those two ETEs makes Quina appear here and jump down the hole, so we have to go follow. And we have two treasure chests that are otherwise inaccessible. One of them is very important because it contains a silk robe. Which provides a way for mages to have access to ability up. And I accidentally backtracked to the previous screen there. That only lost a couple seconds. What I'm doing now is technically part of segment 4, but since I skipped the save, I'm combining this part with segment 3. And here you can see I had much worse luck with the whirlpools. Which direction Zidane jumps out of the whirlpool is random. You have no way to influence it. So you just gotta keep trying until he jumps the right way. You can tell which way he's going to jump by the direction he's spinning. Having him spin counterclockwise, and that last one is what you want. And now we go into the inn, so we can pick up treasures here, and also talk to the Moogle, because the Moogle has a letter for Zidane, and you have to read it now. Otherwise it'll be gone.